Good morning. Happy Friday. Finally Friday. I had several Mondays yesterday, so I'm good today. Oh, so I finally finished the giant wine box journal set, and I'm going to do a flip through and of the journal and a show and tell of all the goodies in and under the box. This is sold, so I forgot to just put sold at the beginning of the video, but I will do that when we're done here. I'm going to be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now, I have 10 other boxes sitting next to me, and I think 8 of the 10 have some sort of old either album or book cover sitting in them. So I'm probably come on later this evening and show those to you guys, the boxes and what I'm going to use to make the journals for them. I don't have any more boxes like this. So if anybody knows where I can get my hands on any of these wine boxes, and they're big. They held 6 bottles of wine, and the box measures 13 1/4 by 7 by 10 1/2. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta get my other window open so I can see the chat better. Oh, there is none. I'm all by myself. Somebody's out there. I see somebody. Somebody say hello. So I'm not alone. It's very early in the morning. I know this. All right, so what I did, I took the wine box. Let me get my kickstand out. And I covered it with some of the gorgeous tissue paper from, is it Prima Finnabar? I get it from Michelle at Your Crafting Source. She's having a sale this weekend, I believe. Or no, the 28th. Anyway, good morning, Lana. Good morning, Jean. I'm not alone. Thanks. Good morning, Tamar. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Oh, I forgot to cover up my ouchie again. Oh, did you guys hear that? That was the puppy. Dropped her bone. Hopefully she's quiet. I also put one of these little fun hinges that I think we all buy and then can never figure out how to use. Put one of those on it. So all the sides, everything's all covered nicely with the paper. And then, oh, there she goes. She's going to play Chase the Bone while I'm live. Bless her. The inside, there's the inside cover. Put another piece on the inside. And I think this is the Romantica paper. If you go to yourcraftingsource.com, I think she's got some in her shop. Okay, so I'm going to take out the giant album journal, set that aside, and show you guys first what's in, on, around, and under the box. So it has these little slats. Let's see if you get there. See the little slats? So there must have been some form of wood or something in there. However, they had the wine bottles stacked, which worked out to my advantage. So I made a board, and this isn't masonite board. It's 2 pieces of basswood glued together, and then I just put some old ledger and decoupaged on it. And then I had this little hoop. Oops, let me turn that off. Sorry. I had this little hoop to be able to pull it in and out. And then I forgot I had the wine bottle charm. So now it's got a wine bottle charm on it. So that's what that looks like. So you take that off. And then inside, in the little slats, I took boards and covered them, and they fit perfectly to be able to slide in here. Initially, I just wanted something to set this on, to be able to so you could put stuff in there and the journal. So it worked out well. And then the ephemera holder that Danielle made me make, that's in there. And I put all kinds of, Janine made that, just some little bits and bobs to give it, you know, give an idea of what you can put, what you can do. So just all kinds of little bits and bobs of ephemera. What else? There's one of my business cards. Oh, there's some labels. Can't remember who made that. Pam? Or, I don't know. Can't remember. Just, you know, all kinds of goodies. And that's what the back looks like. And that's what the bottom. And then it's just old books, you know, glued together. Hi, April. And then there's the bottom. There's an end. And there's an end. So that's in there. And then I just put in a bunch of goodies. It's one of my little file folder collage bits. Oops. And that's just on with a piece of washi. One of the ledger index cards. Good morning, Amy. Did I say good morning, April? I can't remember. There's some sticky notes. Donna made this gorgeous lace ruffle. One of my pens. This is just a Dollar Tree composition book that I covered. I covered it in paper first, then a napkin, and I put one of those magnetic bookmarks in it. Okay, so that's what's in those. I'm just gonna pull that out for a second. In this side, what have I tucked in? Aha, one of the boards with 3 packs of vintage tickets. One of Pam's little bird notebooks that she makes. Some extra bits. So that's what's in that side. And then in this side, just some laces and trims and some jingly bling. So just, you know, fun things to play with in the journal. I didn't put a lot of ephemera. I did a bit, but not a whole lot. All right, let me get everybody back in here and we will go through the journal. And again, this is already sold, you guys. It was sold before I even started the journal. I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe it. All right, let's see. Now I can zoom in a little bit. A little bit. Yep, that's about as far as I can zoom in. So this album, let me try and get it. My light just doesn't like me. Here, let's try this. There. See, it's not a, it's, you see the color on the spine? These are just a little bit darker. They're not as dark as they look. I've got a box addiction going on right now. But isn't it great how it looks like, this to me looks like ink was spilled and it's leather. And it's in such great shape. And it's got gold around the edge. Anywho, okay, off we go. 240 pages, I think is where we ended up. Oh, I have to quit saying It's one of my biggest pet peeves, and I do it. It's terrible. So I was able to use the original end pages. Well, there was end pages, and then this was the first and last page, so I was able to save those. But on the back of this one right here, this was written on it. I can't read the name. It says Chicago, Christmas 1888. So I made a copy of it, printed it out on tea-dyed paper, and put it right there because I just thought that was super cool. Christmas 1888. And it's in, I mean, the spine is in that good of shape. Hi, Donna. And off we go. Now there's, there it is again. You guys are going to have to start drinking every time I say, I'm going to break myself of that habit. What can I say instead of it? Instead of what do you say? You just don't say All right, off we go. I can't remember where these digis came from. There are other digis in here that I do know. They're just on my computer. In the name of them doesn't say where they came from. Use some of those new Timmy stamps that Michelle sent me. I think Donna made that. Friendship paper from Amy. Vintage book pages. And these are 11 by 17 tea-dyed papers, not cut down at all. I'll give you an idea of how big this is. Oh, Donna. Really? Morning. What in Fahrenheit, how hot is it going to get? I was going to put some more vintage tape in here, and then I just told myself no. Just stop. But I did use some of the French onion skin. There's again. Darn it. This, I believe, is from the old design shop. Not 100% sure. See, I'm so bad at this. Little tuck spot there. There's sewing and ledger and goodies. Tucked in pockets. Oh, boy, that is warm. Yeah, I think we're going to be about 99 today. That's a journaling card just clipped on. Oh, I want to put, you know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. I wanted to swap out this regular paper clip for, this is one of Janine's journal jewelry. I wanted to put one of these in here. There, cute. Sticking right out the top. Cute. Hi, Brooke. You snuck away from your company for a minute. Good, good. I'm glad. There's one of the Rosemary made that. Isn't that? That was darling. Brooke's still dealing with companies, so she's going to be MIA for a minute. Some more digis, and I printed these on my giant printer that prints 11 by 17 borderlessly. Some ledger I printed on. I did do a little bit of stamping in here. Well, we can all tell that's a Rosemary page for sure. That's an old design shop. This, I didn't want to cover up either side, so I just put it on with vintage tape. So it's a flippy floppy. That's an envelope. There's a journaling card inside there, so it's an envelope and an envelope with a prescription in it. Yep, hide from those people. You can hide right here. Pam made those. Isn't that gorgeous? And I know she told me where she got that. This is a digi, I believe. I'll have to ask her. Stunning. Just one more week. Oh, good. Oh, good. There's the other side of that printed. Some more digi. Donna made that with the burlap journaling card. Montgomery Ward. See, I use the red ink like Brooke taught me. I print my 11 by 17. I'm not going to say that out loud, Donna. Some music paper. That's a tuck spot there. Donna made that one. Hi, ephemera making buddies. I love them so. I love coffee rings. Anything. Oh, I may have some of these for you guys. Wait till you see the other side. This was a motel stock certificate. And then this was, I was just playing around with the laser printer and ledger paper. See, there's a ledger, and I printed one of my digis on it. Oh, I love the way that comes out. Good morning, Danielle. Thanks for putting up with me last night. Brooke, I was over with Michelle at your crafting source and Danielle live. I'll show you the box we were playing with cigar boxes. I'll show you guys after I'm done, but they nearly kicked me out because we almost had another slow stitching episode. I think they nearly kicked me out. A rosemary folder. Thanks, Donna. Look at that. I love how tiny this music is, and it looks like they tried to repair it with some kind of fabric tape on this side. Isn't that neat? Here's the other side of those certificates. So apparently, when they would bring them back in to cash them in, they would match up the number, and they put it, you know, see the perforated line was here. They taped it back in. They couldn't have taped it, you know, back here a little farther. One of Rosemary's Eco Prints. Johnny Pam's. Did you maybe from Rosie? Hey, Dina. Brooke, you're gonna have to decode that for me. I do not understand. I was gonna go ahead and put tea-dyed paper on here because it's got the prongs, but I thought I would leave it for the owner to put whatever they wanted on there. But I did sew one of the ledger cards on this side and make it a pocket. Oh, it's okay. It'll give you something to watch while you're hiding under the credenza from your company. 1883. I've been hoarding that page. You know, another one I was going to scan and I didn't. So I gave it up. Another one of Donna's ephemera bits. I did print the digis on the 11 by 17 parchment that I found on Amazon. A little bit pricey, but well worth it to me. Oh, look at the grunge on that page. I think this is a rosemary grunge. Another pocket with ephemera. These are some old lady street costume patterns. There's the other side of that one. The other side of the file folder. And I stitched. Oh, I didn't tuck anything in here. So there's a little pocket there. Stitch that on there. Some of Rosemary's Butterfly PT. I love the splatters on this. The coffee dyed lace digi you got in the back of your piece. Oh, I got you. I mean, it's hard to part with them once you get them. That's no lie. Oh no, the dog found the squeaky lamb. Can you guys hear it? I know this is the old design shop for French papers. And there's a pocket with another one of those. Another French page. This is an envelope that I just used some Timmy tissue and put some goodies in. And there's the other side of that. And here we are at the back with my stamp and the Kleber's plate. And there it is. Good morning, Marina. Didn't but didn't stitch in it. Just slapped it together with stapled in private. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm sure yours was lovely. And there it is. And you know how I am about getting the Victorian albums with the original closure. I have to have it. All right, let's see. So if you missed the beginning, you can rewind. This is a giant wine box that I made. And there's the silly ephemera photo that Danielle made me do. But if you want to see all of this in its glory, you can just rewind. And I added a wine bottle. Thanks, Brooke. And again, this one's already sold, so don't be sending me emails or messages asking if you can buy it. It's sold. And then we just go like that. Close the latch, the fun latch, and voila, it's done. It's done. Hooray. And I'm working on studio boxes. So those will be coming up for you guys soon. There's the again. Everybody drink. Everybody drink. All right, let me set that aside. And that thing weighs almost 10 pounds, just so you know. I'll show you guys what I did last night over at Michelle's channel. So I was out hunting for boxes, and I came across this box, and it says Pandora's Place on the lid. And, hi, Francis. I said, well, I have to get that for Pam. You know, Pam at Pandora's Junk Journals. And most of you know that I make her birding journal for her every year. And so I used some more of the Prima Finnabar, I don't know, tissue, and I covered this box in it. That's what I did with Michelle and Danielle last night. And then the inside is not as dark as it looks. I stained the inside. That was the original color. And then I didn't use this dark tissue on the top because I wanted to be able, you know, to see through. So I used a different tissue, and it worked out perfectly. So I did that one for Pam. So that's that one. Do you guys want to see the box slash journal that I'm going to do soon? Well, I'll show you anyway. Okay. Yes, I'm on a box frenzy. Oops, upside down. Look at this. Look at it. Now, I do think I'm going to cover this with tissue like the others, but on this one, I'm going to use something really light colored so that all of these greens come through. And then I'll do something really light right here so that comes through. This one is hinged. And this one, remember this ledger? It expands. It's bigger or smaller with this. I'm going to cover those up. You know, I'll decide on the size, whatever fits in here. Look how thick that is. I know. Francis just vanished on us. Kalamazoo Loose Leaf Binder Company. I love that. Kalamazoo. Anyway, so that leather cover is going to be the journal that's going to get made to go in this box. So that's going to be yummy. I got this cute little guy with feet. It's got feet and a little latch. I couldn't find any of my covers that would fit it, so I'm going to make one. So that's what that one's going to be. So if anybody's watching this and you see one in particular, there's the again. Click a picture on the video to show me which box that you fell in love with. If you want me to, you know, make you a certain journal with that box. Is there a year on that binder? I don't think there is, Danielle. There probably was before I took it apart. I'm looking. Nope, there isn't. Now this one is metal. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to cover it or not. I don't know. I may not. I just thought it was stunning. And I'm going to use this. Oh, I have to find that nut. I lost a nut. But I'm going to make a junk journal out of this to put in that one. Good morning, Kathy. So there's that one. This is just a little guy. And I only have this one side of this book. So I'm going to chop it in half and make, you know, one that big to fit in here. Again, all of them will be covered with tissue. What that one's going to be. This one, I wasn't quite sure. It's got kind of a red hue to it. It's got a cute little latch on it. I think it was some kind of, come on, camera. It's blue. There. Ah, and it needs to be cleaned. See that blue velvet on the inside? Here, let's see if I can get it to come on. And see the blue in this cover? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this. I want to keep the corners. So I'm going to chop this here, give it a new spine, and it'll be a tall, skinny guy that'll fit in there. So that one will be fun. Whoops, box lunch. This one. Oh, this one's cedar. And the lid lifts off completely. I kind of feel like I want to put hinges on it. I'm not sure. Look at that. So I'm going to take this grungy old ledger cover, give it a new spine, and it will go in there. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I know, me. Well, I'm trying to do something different than just journals, you know? And then I found this guy. Dusty. It's an index box, but I thought this would be another fun one. I can give it a false bottom, put some stuff down there, put some stuff back there, and then the journal can sit here. I don't know. Anyway, I've had this forever. Had that forever. So I'm going to make something out of those guys. I found another one of those marble books. If you need another. Of which one? Which one? Send me a picture. This guy has got, look at these metal corners. I think I'm going to try to take those off. I may try and take all the hardware off this, cover it with tissue, and then put all the hardware back on it so that I don't have to fiddle with it. And then it's got the little lock. Right now, this is what I have in there. I'm not sure. This may be another one that gets a little false bottom with some goodies inside. So that's a maybe on that cover. Not sure. Hi, Pam. I was showing off your box this morning. And then the last one, this is a pretty good size. This is the one I was telling you guys had crayon all over it. It's almost 14 by 14, but it had these. So I may just have to paint this and put tissue on it. This is going to be this Victorian photo album, but it did not have a spine or a closure. But this one I may do a music box with this one. I'm not sure. I don't know. But that's what's going to go in this one. There's the inside. The Italian classic. Maybe I should do this one all in Italian. Maybe. And that's it. That's all I have for right now. For boxes, I may run out. I found a new store by me. I did, Brenda. I did right. See right here? And that took me about 15 minutes. I was like, oh, it's going to take me hours to get it out because it's not crayon. It's some kind of a marker. So I don't know if I love the box enough to spend hours cleaning it. I don't know. We'll see. The blue marble, you said you had one cover. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't need the whole book. You can just cut it. Guys, I haven't even gone through all of this yet. Oh, you sure can, Pam. Pam says, can I see my box again? There's the lid. Oh, I didn't show you guys this side. So apparently, I couldn't do anything to this. I couldn't cover it up. Somebody in Fresno, California shipped to somebody in Orlando, Florida. There's the original postage. It was $1.74. Now I'm going to send it from Florida to my buddy Pam in California. How bizarre is that? Let me get up. If I hold it up close. See, it's not that dark, Pam. See, it's not as dark as it looks when it's down here. There's the front. There's the back. I even put my stamp on the bottom. There's one side. I cut off his little beak. Yeah, we're totally meant to be. Totally meant to be. And then I cut out the tiny piece of tissue and put the 1880 right down in the little hole. It was really fun. We had fun this night. Okay, let's see what goodies Pam sent me. Okay, we all know what that is. All right, pockets made of 1700s paper. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you guys want to touch that paper from the 1700s? You know I can't part with these, Pam. Goodness gracious. You make me this stuff you know I will never let go. Oh, I love it when she does these with the peekaboos. Love. Love. Look it. Pam, you're a genius. Oh, and if nobody knows who I'm talking to, Pam, right there, Pandora's Junk Journals. All right, what else? Belly bands with the little clear. Look it. She even sent me ephemera for her next journal. Who does that? Oh, Pam, where are these digis from? Because I couldn't remember. I think Brooke was right. Ooh, look at that paper. That looks like handmade paper. Absolute love. Oh, look at no color. Thank you. No color. That's my girl. Oh, look at she slow stitched around those. Brooke, look, slow stitching. And she put something behind that. Yeah, oh, you don't have to do it right now. You can let me know later, and then I'll let the girls know. Oh, but wait, there's one more. Oh my goodness, girl. Oh, Squash Seed Company. There's another. Look at that. I love these. Little birds. More slow stitching. Well, I have 4 printers, so, and I didn't, these I didn't make. I have an inkjet. The Epson EcoTank inkjet is what I use most. I have a Brother that does 11 by 17 borderlessly inkjet. I have an HP color laser and a Brother black and white laser. And I think I've linked all of my printers. If you look down below in the description box, I have all my favorite things, and I think I put a link to all my printers down there. Pretty sure. But do check, because Amazon has gotten expensive for printers. So take the info and go to Staples or Office Max online and check their prices. There's the again, because you can get them for much less. After COVID, printers went sky high on Amazon. Oh, look at that. She printed on vellum and then made a little tuck. You used a laser on those. Thank you, Pam. Look it. In love. Oh, what's hidden in here? What's hidden? Oh, she made one of the little peekaboos. Oh, of goodies. Oh, just full. Pam, thank you so much. You know how much this means to me. Yeah, a lot of people buy, especially in Canada. I know a lot of people, that's where they get the eco tanks. But I will tell you, do not run your copy or tea paper through your eco tank printer, because after about a year of doing it, your printer one day will say, your print heads have reached the end of their life. And I was able to get Epson to replace mine once. And then a year later, it happened again, and they wouldn't replace it. So I finally learned that that was the problem. That's why I got the laser, so I can run copier tea-dyed paper through it. Oh, yep, that's it. It's the chips. It's the chips. But look on Marketplace and, you know, Craigslist and whatnot also. You never know. You never know. So that's it for me today, you guys. I think the hubby and I showed him those boxes, some of these boxes I got yesterday when I ran out. There's a new vintage market not far from us. And he said, what? A new vintage place? Do you want to go tomorrow? I was like, sure, are you buying? He said, yeah. I was like, okay. So I am going to take him up on his offer and go hit the vintage market and probably get some lunch. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We have a lot going on. We've got company coming in again next week. My husband's birthday is next week. He's going to skydive. I'll let you know how that does or doesn't go. He's crazy. I could never jump out of a perfectly good plane. Oh, that's right. Danielle wants me to go hit all the liquor stores today for wine boxes. Oh, they found you. Bye, Brooke. Let me know if you need to hide again. You're welcome, hon. She's hiding from company. Shh. But they found her. Need to get completely under the credenza and put your headphones in, Brooke. Okay, you guys. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend if I don't hop on here. And I will chat with you guys all soon. Oh, yeah. And the studio boxes will be ready soon. That's all I'm going to say for now. September studio boxes are almost done. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care.